Hello, and welcome to Team Fortress TV. It is week 7 of our ETF2L coverage, and we are tuning into just the second to last game. And I'm TurboTabs. With me is Kermit, and of course on the camera is DavidTheWin. How are you doing, Kermit?
I am not bad. Thank you, TurboTabs. How are you?
I'm absolutely dandy. I guess I'm a little saddened. It's just poor timing. If we had this game just a little bit early in the week, it would have been so hype, Kermit.
If it had been just last night, I think. Even if it had been just before, if we'd switched this game with the Lego game, I think would have been okay. And one of these teams might have had a playoff dream.
Anyway, I'm sure everyone's wondering what on earth are we talking about, but let me give you some visual aids over on the stream, courtesy of Gentleman John himself. We'll see. Let's pull up the ETF2L table and just give people the skinny. So, if you don't know that there was a playoff increase this season, Kermit, it was gone up to 4 slots instead of 3, and because of that, it's allowed these a lot more of a hype season, in my opinion. A lot of these teams are just like foaming at the mouth, trying to get this last spot, and it actually, for the first time, I think, in ETF2L history, everyone had a chance of getting into this playoff.
Is it the same at the bottom end though, where only the very bottom team is relegated? There's no playoff for the team in 7th? Because if that's the case, then this could be a fight for the relegation spot to stay out of it.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. We don't... who knows what Sonny Black is cooking in that kitchen there. But because of that, the recent game early in the week with DD plus 5 taking the victory over Lego and guaranteeing their playoff spot, as you can see here on the tables, it has left Planet Express and Team Infused not a single chance on this earth to get that playoff spot, sadly. But, this is their final, I guess, time in this ETF2L season, so I'm sure both teams will be looking to go out with a lot of pride, hold the head up high, take away the victory.
Yeah, I'd hope so. Maybe, just one last hurrah.
Alright.
Show what they're made of.
Yeah, speaking of those teams, let's do the good old classic rundown whilst I open up another team sheet. Let's have a look at Infused, Kermit. Can you tell me who's on the Infused roster?
We have Skeej on Medic, we have Adiske on Demo, Quick and Thaigrr on Soldier, and Hank and Denia on Scout. I'm not 100% sure of who's who on Roamer and Pocket out of Quick and Thaigrr, because I think they have switched it at some point this season, and I've not been keeping tabs too closely.
Your tabs have been working just as well as my Turbo ones, as Thaigrr, or I guess I shouldn't call him Thaigrr, he hates it when I call him that, Thaigrr, actually switched to Roamer halfway through the season, as he was originally on that Pocket role. Quick, just a lot more familiar on that Pocket slot, and I guess with Skeej kind of whispering in his ear what he wants to get done, it's not too much of a hassle, or it kind of translated rather quickly for the Russian. So in the meantime, though, Hank and Denio have just been solid as always. Maybe not as quite, I guess, blast out performances as we've seen in like maybe DreamHack and whatnot from Denio, but they've been solid in my opinion. But I think the big guy out of all the team, this entire team, has been Skeej. He's been really surprising me, just some of the unique tactics he can come up with in these games, Kermit.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm going to have to go against you here and say that for me, the standout player from this team has been Adiske this season. Like, I've known that he's been like a top level LoL Highlander demo for a while. So it was actually pretty cool seeing it transition into sixes, and he's actually been doing pretty well for himself, like all season.
Yeah, I think this is his debut season as well, correct me?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it usually takes some players a few seasons to kind of just get themselves settled into this Prem, but it seems all the demo men this season have been doing a good job of just diving into the deep end and keeping their head above water.
I think if the spotlight hadn't been on Piers so much this season, maybe one of these demos might have been given more of a chance to shine. But Piers has been the wonder boy this season.
Yeah, nonetheless, I still think that debut of the season, that award, will be hotly contested between all of them, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about Infused. Let's head over to Planet Express as I open the report here. And the good old-fashioned roster rundown will be Nursey on Medic, EQ on Demoman, Damn Easy will be playing Pocket this evening, Kermit. Zoo will be playing Roma. Perez, or Piers as he used to be called, will be playing Scout along with his buddy and captain of the team, Sheepy. What can you tell me about Planet Express, Kermit?
I find that a really kind of weird switch up with Damizi and Zub. Like, Zub's like a really solid soldier, so you'd think that he'd be okay just being Pocket like full time, but like Damizi's actually got some off class utility. Like, he's been sniping a bunch this season, actually hitting shots. I think he's played some Spy as well. Gotten a bunch of backstabs. I find that pretty weird. I wonder if it's just, conflicting calls or something between Zub and Nursey in the combo that's just kind of warranted the change.
Yeah, Zub, I think, first started out on Roma. He might have played it just a little bit more than the Pocket role, so I think he's a lot more familiar going on to that class, and I'm sure Damizi is quite flexible. So he will more than happily take up the Pocket mantle for his team, but I think the big question mark for me this evening is this Nursey guy, Kermit, or should I say girl. Nursey introduced into the fourth week, I want to say, fourth week of Planet Express's league.
I think yeah.
She just came out as almost a last minute pickup for Planet Express after they made the tough decision to let go of Raptor. Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Raptor. I can't actually remember. What was it that prompted that change in the team? Was it just that they decided their team performance wasn't quite good enough with Raptor? He just wasn't cutting it?
Well, the official word is that personalities clashed and it was either Raptor or half of the team, so he had to be let go, sadly. But nonetheless, I think Nursey's done a good job. But actually, we can check this statistically on how both of the medics have been doing and compare them one to another, because I think both medics have been playing. They play 3 weeks each, so we can effectively compare them and just have a look at the stats. So let me see if we can pull them up here. And voila. Is there anything that jumps out at you, Kermit?
See, I'm not actually sure if these are... It is definitely they both played 3 maps each so far.
I think so. I'm fairly certain.
Because it looks like Raptor's gotten a lot more Roopers. He's gotten 14 more Roopers than Nursey.
Well, I guess to sugarcoat it slightly, Nursey, she has had the much more difficult matchups there. I think she was playing up against Perilous, Nerd Rage, so anybody's going to struggle to get an Uber against those teams.
Yeah, true. I guess also the ping disadvantage as well. Nursey does have more drops. 7 drops to Raptor's 3.
Yeah, but who knows? You might be right, Kermit. I might be completely... Maybe they might have let him go and was playing out on that week 2 or maybe week 4. But I thought it was just... I saw the option to make this little report and I thought, we have to just human this just a little because it's just because it's possible. But let's head over to Nursey versus Skeej, though. Let's keep our eye on the prize and see how these two teams match up against each other. Now, obviously, some of these stats may be a bit skewed because Skeej has played a lot more game, but it is done on averages, though, keep in mind, so hopefully it should even all out. But it's looking pretty even, apart from maybe Skeej is building a lot more Ubers, but I think that's one of the few stats that isn't sorted by averages, so nothing really seems to catch my eye. Maybe the Uber to drop ratio is a bit higher for Skeej, but he has the advantage of that ping.
Yeah,
But
we've seen that they've got. I'm liking that both of them actually have pretty low average deaths per map as well. Under 10, I'd say, is a pretty good amount.
yeah,
Good survivability, I suppose, from both of them.
Yeah, and this is in the final week as well. They've played all their easy matches and their hard matches as well. So credit to both of the medics on each team. I've just got maybe a few more, just a few more reports to run by you. I've just gone completely mad with all these. I've got one of each for the soldiers. Let's have a look at. But they've been ruined now because Damn Easy's made the switch to Pocket.
And it looks like one of the soldiers isn't even going to be here tonight. Looks like Quick isn't going to be here. Looks like they're going to have Jackie Legs standing in for him.
Well, in the spirit of that, let's have a look at a Thaigrr and a Damn Easy comparison, shall we? Alright, so I guess this could be, to say this is a Roma versus Roma matchup, and it's looking quite, I guess, one-sided for Thaigrr, I should say. Even with Damn Easy kind of rocking that Roma, but Thaigrr was playing Pocket at the start of the season as well, so that could skew the stats. It's just a huge mess, Kermit.
Yeah, like it looks like Damn Easy gets less kills and more deaths, but he is getting like 25% less heals per minute on average than Thaigrr's getting. So like it does mean that Thaigrr's going to be able to put out a lot more damage, get more kills, stay alive longer just because he's got the extra heals. So I'd say it might look a little unfair towards Damn Easy there.
Well, I'm actually completely out of reports now. I had a load of ready, but it seems they just kind of put into tatters now that all these little shake-ups between Pockets switching to Roma's not being here, Pockets not being here. I guess we're just going to have to go back to the good old-fashioned, filling of the air. But our maps tonight will be Product and Badlands. What can you tell me about our first map of tonight, Product?
This is, now that Damn Easy's on Pocket, I was actually going to say it'd have been good to see him maybe snipe on it. I know that he does enjoy sniping, and as I said earlier, he's been hitting quite a few headshots this season. It could have been quite interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A lot of these teams in Europe this season have been opting to go for that sniper route, almost running him full time. Do you think this is the way that Product should be played, or do the Americans have it probably closer to just avoiding the sniper?
I know the Americans don't like using Sniper and Viaduct, but like Nerd Rage don't really use Sniper and Viaduct much, and they've been doing pretty well on it so far. It just depends, really. I guess if you have a sniper, then you might as well make use of them. Like last year's Nerd Rage, when they had Flippy, they always had a sniper because it's Flippy. But Stark and Happy are probably better scouts than they are on sniper. So it's probably the same here. Neither team really has a sniper. Like Denia can snipe, but he's probably still better being scout than sniper. And I don't think I've even seen Hank snipe at all.
Yeah, I've also noticed that a lot of teams or players last season, once one of your scouts kind of switched over to a sniper class, so you would switch over to scout to make use of the free slot. But I haven't really been seeing an awful lot of that this season, Kermit. Do you think it's just a little fad, or do none of these soldiers really have the scout caliber as well?
I'm not sure. They're like, I've not really seen. I can't remember it being done much. Seeing this soldier go scout, but I guess it's just never gonna take off with so many good scouts. Like they won't want to switch off a scout. Like here, I know Perez can snipe, but like he's a pretty insane sniper, a pretty insane scout. So he doesn't really want to switch off. Sheepy doesn't really snipe, so he won't switch off. So we won't really get to see any of these soldiers do it, and it's the same in pretty much every other team.
Well, if I had to press you to a prediction this for this map, who's your money on, Kermit?
I think I'd maybe give the edge to Infused, even though they do Jackie Legs Merkin. I think they just overall as a team just seem a lot more solid than Planet Express.
Do you think with Jackie Legs Merkin in, do you think he'll still play Roma, or will he just play Pocket and Thaigrr will just stick with the Roma class he's been playing practically?
I think Thaigrr will probably just pocket a lot more. I don't know, like, I've played against Jackie Legs a few times on a Viaduct, and he just loves jumping around, getting behind, and just creating havoc. So I'm expecting to see him do that tonight.
Well, I don't know who to really predict on this Viaduct. I feel like it will be the closest one tonight, but if I had to, hand on my heart, go with somebody, I think I'm going to go with Infused. I think the fact that the playoff spot has kind of slipped away from both of these teams, I think it's affected Planet Express a lot more than Infused have been affected by it. And plus with Jackie Legs, I think it'll make the team a bit more unpredictable as well. So yeah, I think it'll be healthy to say that Infused will take this. But as we are going live, Kermit, if you're just tuning in, this is our coverage of ETF2L Season 23, powered by TT Esports. This is Week 7, and this is our first map product. This is Planet Express versus Team Infused, and the first thing I see on this mid is Zoob going in for a big boy bomb, and he's been slapped out of the air by Hank. Kaditsky will go down, but you already see a lot of ground claimed by Planet Express, and they're just completely decimating the Infused lineup so far. They're in absolute pieces. Skeej has already gone down, so they've got no heals to bring them back up to health. They've already capped this point, Planet Express, and my god, they've completely shut down what I've said.
Yeah, they really have.
Alright, well, you actually see another little bomb in. Let's see what this. Oh, what he does is he drops the medic. Oh, poor Nursey. That ping is not serving her well, as it will allow the drop for Adisky to kind of abuse there, and Denny is just kind of poking about, but they've already mission accomplished, Kermit.
Yeah, we've actually got to see Damn Easy taking a trip through the blue respawn at one point, the red respawn at one point there. Eco with the trap, picking up Denny and Jackie Legs there. That's surely going to slow down the Infused push.
Yeah, Zoob's even making a massive bomb onto Skeej already. He does pick up the health pack, but he's just giving him the jukes, but they've already lost all their players. Why take out the medic when you can just take out all of his protection and him as well? So that's going to be a solid defense by Planet Express, and they didn't need a stinking Uber.
Is Thaigrr going to actually make a spike? Nah, I think he was just checking crits, Thaigrr and Spy there.
Well, they've still got plenty of rounds to get into this. It's only practically half of the time are gone. Iku with another nice old trap, taking out the Demo Man this time, and now Denny is also going to get cleaned up quickly, but they're doing a lot better job than last time. They do pick up a few kills, but it's not quite going into fruition like they hoped. And keep in mind, Nurse's got this Uber ready, raring to go, and they want to go aggressive with it. Damn Easy's already jumped in, he's taken out Thaigrr. Adisky is already being pressured, and he just has to get out here. It's just too hot in that kitchen.
I'm wondering if we're going to see some suicides out of Infused, or if they want to just go for the Uber trade. Looks like they're just going to trade us.
Yeah, you do see Denny is kind of fleshing out from this right hand side, but he is spotted quite early, so no shenanigans coming out of them. They're kind of nuking down Jackie Legs. Now they finally just get enough health to kind of try and push across this point, but EQ is going to get another sort of trap onto Adisky. That's like the second time now he's gone down to just the trap pressure alone. Damn Easy's going to get the kill onto Jackie Legs, who went behind. Thaigrr's going to create to himself. Denny also gets cleaned up. He-res once more. Piers is hungry and he can't quite get the Hank kill. He has to go back and just build with his medic for now.
Yeah, Disky just getting completely caught out there. I don't know if he just expected the Uber to be popped on him. He ran onto the point and his medic was just nowhere near him.
Well, Jackie Legs is trying to create some space for his team, but he does kind of get pushed back. Zoob is already on top of Thaigrr, so there's no kind of capitalizing bomb coming out from him, and they've already killed Hank, who's just kind of... They've stolen this point away from them, but it's very short-sighted. They'll just cap that back up straight away. Denny might even get picked off as here as well, but Well, that's like 4 seconds they've got from just capping that point out.
Yeah, and it also gave Thaigrr an extended spawn time because they capped, which is something a lot of people don't take advantage of on Viaduct. That if you let them cap, your spawn waves will come in quicker.
Well, they have the Uber charge now, but there's only a few seconds left. They have to just get some bodies onto the point just to keep it going. The Nursey pops off their Uber. I think Skeej might have dropped there, yeah. So it's going absolute tatters for Infused so far. It must be Curse of the Caster, Kermit.
Yeah, looks like Planet Express are really wanting to prove us wrong.
Well, they've got another round to bounce back. This time they're running the Denia Sniper, seeing if he can create some waves of uncertainty there. He's shown it big in some previous games before as Sniper. Maybe he can bring it today, as you see a massive bomb by Zoo. Welcome back to the Roma class, Zoo, but he's being handled this time, and he can't quite find Skeej towards the tail end of that fight. Now it's Iku's turn to jump in. Everyone's just trying to find Skeej. They do finally find him, sandwich him there, smash him to pieces. Denia does kind of get a nice little shot. Wow, that was very tasty coming out from Denia there. Okay, well, what the hell is... Yeah, I don't even know what weapon Denia is using there. It's kind of like a laser
reskin that got released, I think, during the gunmetal update. I'm not sure what crate that comes out of though.
Well, it's doing work. He's taken out the Demo Man over on Planet Express, and now they have to make this push without the Demo Man. Sheepy doesn't care, though. Damn Easy will care. He goes down. Zub is on top of Skeej again. Can't quite get the air shot, and they're going to come out of this somewhat surviving. Adiski's trying to create some room for his team, but he went in a little too deep. Nursey's forced to pop though, so I guess that's what he was trying to achieve there with that little bomb. And Sheepy's trying to pick up the pieces of what's left of this Uber. Denia, though, is a complete pest on this Sniper. He's literally been a gear shift for this team, and he's just taken out Nursey as well. Oh, this is absolutely disgusting coming out from the Swede, Kermit.
He's getting a lot of damage out. He's just absolutely uncontested on Cliff. He's been bombed maybe once, but it's been way too late from Planet Express to try to contest him. And I'd like to say, just after we said that we've not seen soldiers off class so much, Thaigrr's actually switched on to scout while Denia's been sniping.
Oh man, I am a master predictor with my my crystal balls. They're going in with the Uber now, seeing if they can go aggressive. Nursey might get caught out here. She does back off quickly into that corner. No way that Thaigrr can go for the chase. Damn Easy might get caught out here. He's caught in on the low ground. He's waiting for that health pack, and Thaigrr just won't press the issue here. Let's see what they can pull off. Adiski does have a nice little trap on this rock area. You do see Jackie Leg is going aggressive in, and actually gets the kill onto EQ. And look how everyone's bunched up on this this left-hand side here for Nursey and Co. Now they finally pop off the Uber. They try to go in, go aggressive. They can't quite land the shots on Adiski though. He will go down, and Zoob's doing a good job of pushing everybody else out. Denio's going to go down for his insolence as well, and they are going to get the cap from that little push there, Kermit.
One little thing that they could have done there is actually delayed the cap for just a second to actually give extended respawn times, I'm pretty sure, to Infused, for having the point that little bit longer. Not 100% sure on that. Jackie Leg's down to a trap on EQ there up on the cliff side.
Well, Skeej has his Uber now. It's his turn on the seesaw. He will pop up immediately, not allowing any sort of early damage coming in. Hank will follow up that damage made by Adiski. He does clean up damn easy, but he loses the 1v1 against Piers. Zub is still knocking about behind. Sheepy's also being a pest as well. And whilst they're trying to deal with him, Zub helps out his buddy P-Rez and kills that demo man over on Infused, as they will clean these last few players going aggressive for Planet Express. And now it's another little seesaw motion for Infused as they're going to claim this midpoint back.
Seems like they might have figured out the Denia sniper.
Well,
he's not managed to get as many shots off in the last couple minutes. The last minute or so, I should say.
They have addressed it. Damn Easy's kind of giving them the swift, like, switch around to the other side, kind of. Oh, but Denny is still being annoying on this sniper. It just seems...
just as I see it.
Yeah, as much as they try to shut down the sniper, he's just having a nice showing on it so far.
What a rocket from Jackie Legs onto Nursey, getting an absolutely sick air shot on top of China there. That's Nursey down, that's a 60% advantage now for Infused.
Well, there goes that Merc showing his muscles and really showing that he was a valuable pickup for Infused in this last official. Denny even getting himself onto the point there with the SMG, but this has left Skeej in a horrible position, or what did leave him in a horrible position. What a surf coming out from the Dutchie there.
Thought we were going to see a mirror. Going to see both mids here shot in a minute.
Well, damn easy's going to get cleaned up as well as, but they still haven't capped off this point, and the time is ticking down slowly. They are still winning though over on Infused, and Denny Sniper just seems to be the thing that's bailed them out this round. It looks like it's going to go all the way back to Infused. Oh, actually, I'm reading the times completely wrong. It's actually no, I was right. Okay, I was wondering what was taking them so long to cap for a second there, and I thought maybe I got the timers wrong. Here comes the push from Planet Express and Co. They have that Uber bubbling up. It's going to be ready and waiting. It just needs a little bit longer, but Denny is not going to give him that chance. He's been taken out, plucked from the sky by the Swede, and here comes the retaliation, a double soldier bomb coming out from Planet Express. They're capping the point in the meantime, though. Maybe they can just take away a few seconds, but I think a few seconds is all they'll get. They've only got 2 players left. That nay, say that is only just 1 player left is EQ. And he's going to get picked off. Oh, he's being pulled apart, and he has been taken out. The midpoint will go back to Infuse, I should say. And with 5 seconds left on the clock, this round is over, Kermit.
That was really nice at the end there. Denny actually managed to pick up both scouts there. Just completely deny them from being able to chase.
So, if you're in the shoes of Planet Express here, Kermit, what would you tell your team to do about this sniper? Whose job is it to deal with this sniper?
Either soldier, really, I guess. Whoever can get behind first. Just make sure they can get behind on the left and try and just kill the sniper. Like we see damn easy going behind on the left, trying to get straight onto the sniper. Oh, damn!
Wow, and Damn Easy actually is the one to get on top of that, but he would actually decide to choose Skeej instead. He does pick off Hank as well, but Denny is actually the one, practically the most forward player out of his team there. He's actually capping off the point. Nursey does survive for that, so she will have a 60% advantage over Skeej, but will it go wrong? Will it go in pieces like it did earlier? They are pushing out with 70%, so it might be deja vu here, but let's see if they can avoid those sightlines just a little bit better this time. Oh no, they forgot about the traps though. The traps took out Nursey. It's not a good day to be a medic on this map, Kermit.
And Jackie Legs behind actually picking up Damn Easy as well there. Seems that no one pushed out the left side, I think, for Planet Express.
Everyone's swamping Piers. Piers is going to go down. What can Planet Express respond with? Sheepy's the only one that survived during all that. It's up to Damn Easy, and oh god, Damn Easy! He takes out Thaigrr. Get back on Soldier, boy, as he will press forward using the momentum, the happiness from that air shot, get some good damage onto the scout, even get behind, pick up that health pack, forced out that Uber. But Jackie likes to see what he can do with the Uber, but there's just not enough support there. They're all positioned so well over on Planet Express. He's still going for it though. Nursey was brought down very low, and Damn Easy even picked up some kills on the flank there, even getting the kill onto Skeej. He's just making it, should I say, damn easy.
Should.
Oh.
Sorry. It was really nice from Damn Easy. Just like there was no one in this like connector side for Infused there, and you just got behind and managed to pick up the sniper and the medic. Pretty much completely uncontested.
Alright, I've got it out of my system now. Every cast, there has to be a Damn Easy pun, you know, just makes it damn easy. Okay, I'll stop now. And Adiski's going in for the bomb. He actually forces off Nursey immediately. Not the greatest position for a medic, but it just didn't pay dividends as the scouts didn't quite get that blocking shots onto the demo man, as they'll take that trade quite happily. They've got like a 40% advantage over Nursey now, so they could probably make do with that. Denny is still rocking that sniper though on this push. A bit questionable. I mean, it's a bit difficult to push out when you've got the sniper, but if Denny is causing this much pressure, maybe it's just it's a good call nonetheless. Let's see how it pans out on this midpoint. Disky is slowly pushing up. He's taking a lot of damage though, and where's his medic? Skeej wasn't there in time to heal him, and now he's gonna die. Oh, did he actually drop there? I'm not sure, but he just didn't have the Uber nonetheless, and it will be a well-made defense by Planet Express there.
Denia taking a while to fall out there, sitting on cliff trying to get a cheeky pick in case someone comes forward, but damn easy just bullying him out.
I mean, for those sort of push-outs, Kermit, would you take your sniper off that class, or would you just keep him on there? He has been on fire.
I'd usually like to see just more mobility than having the sniper, regardless of the damage.
Oh, damn easy's gone behind there, but he's gone back to his team somewhat. He will kind of link up there. Jackie Legs is still kicking behind. They have noticed him, and he's going to swiftly get out. And Planet Express have an iron grip on this this midpoint so far. It's almost like a full minute gap. It's not good when there's a full minute here, but they've still got plenty of time. Maybe like maybe one Uber until they can really call the round GG. As Denia will pick off Sheepy. That's a good start. And damn easy's going to go aggressive, seeing if he can get the force onto Skeej, but he's been pushed back by the team already. He's brought down so low. Zoob is actually the one to stop that sniper, as they don't even need the Uber. They've just gone onto the point from pressure alone. And I guess that's part of the double-edged sword of having a sniper there, whilst he does kind of draw fire to him, and once he goes down, you know, it's easy to kind of reap those frags of overextension. Yeah,
it's strange to see that Skeej actually was almost on the point before he actually had the Uber. They left spawn with like maybe 85% or something, and when Dameezy was in, oh, here comes the Uber from Planet Express, getting on to Skeej.
Skeej pops us off immediately though. Doesn't want to be on any amount of low health at the end of this, as Dameezy is fighting off against Denia. He gets cleaned up yet again, and again an overextending and eager Infused gets taken out, and Planet Express have got a chokehold on this round, and they're going to claim back this point with 20 seconds left to go. They just have to make one I guess desperate push from Infused here, and they're going to go with the Denia sniper despite you know, the state of the game so far. Hopefully he can go for a massive kill onto Nursey, as he is peeking around the corner. They are slowly getting across the point, but can't quite find anything. He's actually decided to just get the SMG out and go forward, but Zoom has got a massive flank. He's trying to get some damage onto them, but doesn't quite land the rockets, or at least not enough follow-up, I suppose. He's just a little too late, and the midpoint will go back to Team Infused there.
What was Nursey's Uber there before that push? Was it roughly even at 60-70% or something?
Yeah, I would say it was about 60%.
Yeah,
or
well,
so.
I thought for some reason Planet Express had the Uber there.
Oh, just goodbye, Zoob. He's been minced out of the sky. Hank's trying to clean up this last kill into Dameezy. He survives with 5 HP. That must be so frustrating for the Finn scout. As Dameezy's greeted with a nice little body shot from Denia. Hello. As he will actually pick up Nursey. Yeah. Oh my god. And Skeej just went, okay, free Uber for me. You get an Uber, you get an Uber. Everyone's just getting a feel-good Uber, as I like to call them, just to really make sure everybody's not losing any of these fights. Dameezy finds his way behind though. He's trying to deal with Denia, but Thaigrr's got his back, and they will get this this midpoint. It's just Nursey alive, and she can't get to the midpoint in time, at least not without dying immediately, so it's just taken from the clutches of defeat there. It will go to Team Infused, Kermit.
Yeah, that one push out was unbelievably crucial for Infused there. I'm not actually sure how they ended up winning that, to be honest. I think it might have been down to the Denia sniper.
Well, the comeback can still be made. Is it Planet Express's turn to shine? EQ's going aggressive on the point. They've absolutely destroyed Hank. He's been cleaned up. The scouts are down for, and Soldier as well. It's going back, and it's actually gone complete topsy-turvy here. Skeej even going down to EQ there, getting a nice little finish off in that as he tries to exit there. That was a car crash at the middle there for Infused.
Yeah, I watched both of the Planet Express soldiers there, and honestly, they didn't actually shoot people much. They just caused a distraction.
Oh boy, it's my favourite class, Kermit. So
was that the spike in Denia?
Yeah, this season it's been a lot of some strange players coming up. Oh wow!
He's running Dead Ringer though.
Is he running Dead
Not
Ringer?
like this.
Who runs that? Is he?
He
Oh,
still
it
manages to
worked!
get Iku.
How? What? I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Dead Ringer actually work. I thought, wow, okay, amazing. It still makes the sound, right?
Yeah, the Dead Ringer is still super loud. I've got no idea how Iku didn't hear that.
I guess, once you're just used to that, playing sixes for a long time, the last thing you're expecting is a Dead Ringer spy, and Thaigrr will actually get the kill onto Perez, who was going aggressive there. But they have lost their demo man over on Infused. It's going to make pushing out this line just a little bit more difficult. Thaigrr's trying to spot the weakness there, but Sheepy's keeping his demo man well protected, but they've lost so much ground already. They need to just get back, reload, and see if they can make a re-push out of this. They have got 100% Uber there, and they're just trying to force them out. And EQ, that was a very optimistic jump, but he will get destroyed by the enemy team. Zoob's even trying to kind of give him a distracting little bomb as well as Sheepy tries to go in, but he's going to get cleaned up as well.
They really didn't time their jumps up there to try and get the force off. He just kind of jumped one by one, making it really easy for Infused.
Yeah, Denia has been an absolute pain on the sniper.
Posted up on China now with his sniping and picks up damn easy.
Wow, good night, Sweet Prince, as damn easy is sent to the respawn queue. Both the Uber has been popped off by Skeej, and they're just kind of making sure nobody dies in this little push here. Iku's going to go down. Zoob has been kind of dragged back. He's trying to deal with Skeej, but Skeej has just got the fancy footwork to avoid Zoob there. And Sheepy's trying to see if he can cheekily cap off that midpoint whilst they're all distracted, but it's just been a complete waste of time. Nursey goes down, Sheepy goes down as well. Perez wants to join his comrades, and it is over for this little skirmish. It will stay for Team Infused.
Well, have we had any off classes at all? Oh, just as I say, Perez goes sniper. I was about to ask if we had any off classes from Planet Express yet.
You're a prophet, Kermit. What's going to happen next? Is Perez going to get this headshot?
Yeah, let's see if the sniper 1v1. Let's see if Perez can get the better of Denia.
I'm holding my breath. I'm on the edge of my seat. Perez, deliver the goods, man. Where's that pasta? I'm hungry. Oh, actually, it's Denia, the one that's going to... He's going to give me some Swedish meatballs instead, as he will get the pick onto the demo man. Denia has been brought down extremely low, and Jackie Legs is actually going in, seeing if he can, what sort of kills he can clean up. Nobody's spotted him so far. I think he's going to get a huge little flank around. He's actually gotten on top of Iku. He's going to finish off Sheepy. Perez gets a kill onto the demo man during all of that. Perez gets another kill onto Jackie Legs as well. And everyone's just dying in such random places. Zoom kind of throws in. Everyone's just cratering. They're just jumping off the cliff because their friend told them to. Damn Easy's also going to get cleaned up. It's just an absolute monster mash here, Kermit.
Yeah, that was a pretty messy fight. Everyone just fighting all over the map. I'm surprised they didn't slow it down to play around their snipers at all, but I guess they don't like it. Just don't like that slow play style.
Yeah, they're still rocking the counter sniper over on Perez, but Denia's just completely...
Denia hitting the headshot as well, but Perez just got that 185 overheal.
Oh no, Jackie Legs is going to get pushed away by Damn Easy, who's actually playing a scout now. They must have picked up a thing or two from the casting, Kermit. Now they're all rocking a scout, as Adinsky will actually get the clean-up onto Damn Easy. Maybe he'll come back to Soldier here, but hey, they're winning the fight here. They've got this midpoint. Perez is going aggressive with the sniper. Denny is going to get cleaned up by Sheepy, who's just caught out of position. I don't know what he was expecting there.
Sheepy picking up both scouts there in the fight, actually, on the point before getting the sniper. That was pretty nice from him.
Oh, do
nice
I see some pootis, Kermit?
Oh, I hope not. I wish it wasn't.
Well, desperate times calls for desperate measures. They've gotten the fat man out and they're going to plonk his ass on the point, but you've got Denia in the game. Is that a wise move? Just as I say that, Zoom has been cleaned up, Perez has been killed as well, and the Uber's been popped off. How could this get any worse, Kermit?
I really don't know. Guess maybe if Nursey died, and Nursey does die, Thaigrr behind picks up Nursey. So I guess that's how it could get worse.
Well, on the bright side though, he did take out Denia, who was playing sniper, as he went kind of aggressive there with his SMG. I don't know what's with this guy, and just going forward with the SMG out with a little buff. thinks he's playing a heavy weapons guy himself. Is Thaigrr rocking
Tiger's
the
on a
direct
direct hit,
Oh
yeah.
boy. Get your clown shoes on, Kermit. Get your big boy pants. We're going to Clown Town.
Yep,
It's
there we
just...
go. Sheepy down to the direct hit already.
Oh boy, the full tilt is probably immeasurable for Planet Express.
This
in
is
this
overtime.
moment.
They have to block.
It's over.
Okay, that's that over. All the Planet Express just seemed to pretty much run away from the point there, not realising that it was overtime for Infused.
Well, that was scrappy, Kermit. That was scrappy, to say the least. Anything else kind of give you an impression there? It was all just the Denia show for me. I think I was just chanting out his name a little too much there.
Yeah, maybe a little. It seemed that Damn Easy and Zub were like trying their best to just make as much of a distraction for the rest of their team to move in and capitalise, but it didn't seem to really pay off in the end.
Well, it was a car crash to the eyes. Let's see if it's a car crash to the stats, shall we? As I'm trying to desperately find...
Denia with the top damage in that game, the 333 damage per minute.
That's quite rare to say a sniper getting top damage.
He
Only...
did get the extra 450 from one backstab.
Alright,
remember
okay.
that backstabs do give you a good amount of damage.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that moment, the dead ringer.
Yeah, he wasn't doing too well on Scout, actually. Looking at this, he went 1 in 6 for Scout in the first 5 minutes of the game. But then he went on to Sniper and everything changed.
So, do you think this was a course of Infused just completely outplaying Planet Express, or did Planet Express just not look quite, as they used to be?
I'm not sure. I'd really think with like Viaduct being such a scout heavy map, you'd think that. Oh, I know Sheepy's meant to be like an MGE Lord, and Piers has been going just huge all season. DM wise, I'd have thought that they'd have been up at the top of the damage here, but both of them trailing at the bottom with Hank. I'm not sure what went wrong there. Maybe just not showing up. Cause like even Thaigrr was out damaged. Well, and the logs out damaged them. He was off classing. So I don't know, maybe there's something going wrong on the team comms. It's just not letting them function as they wish.
I'm a little surprised looking at the logs, Kermit. It felt like Nursey was dying a lot more than Skeej, but on the logs they died quite evenly, with just Skeej ahead with just 11 deaths to Nursey's 12.
Yeah, I guess it's just like the timing of the kills really, when like Nursey died at pretty bad times, like just because of the Denia sniper really, he'd pick up Nursey like when they're trying to push or something.
Well, it was quite night and day. I was a little bit worried for my prediction there when I saw Infused crushed in that first round, but they just managed to readjust themselves, and by readjust themselves, all they did was just switch Denia to sniper, and Thaigrr to scout, and things just seemed to look a lot better.
Yeah, that was. I'm surprised that what makes it even more surprising really that they won sort of is just that they had Jackie Legs, like they'd American, who's probably, as far as I'm aware, never played with them before, and they still managed to win.
Well, hopefully Planet Express have left that behind them. They are moving on to another map, and if they can just pick up the pieces, reassess themselves and go into this, with a fresh attitude, I'm sure they can make a difference on this Badlands map. What can you tell me about Badlands, Kermit?
I guess it's not as, just completely DM focused as Viaduct is, obviously. But maybe the DM of Infused won't actually count for as much as it did in Viaduct. And also you probably won't... It's not... You can snipe on Badlands, but I doubt Denia's going to be pulling out Sniper a whole lot. But now that I've said that, he'll probably go Massad now or something with Sniper.
Now, if you had that a showing like that on Sniper on the previous map, do you think you would dare play Sniper on this second map here? Maybe even roll out to mid with it?
Oh no, not to mid on Badlands. Definitely not. That's something you do when you're 4-0 down in 7 minutes and just tilting.
I mean, this is week 7, Kermit. They don't have a chance at that playoff spot. They might just decide to just kick it into the fun gear and let loose, be a little bit loose on those leashes, just have everyone cut back a little, just have some fun. And
yeah, you think that maybe, but I don't see that happening at all. Actually, maybe we might see a Putus heavy to mid or something at one point, or just a holding mid or something. We might see the heavy. Not a sniper though, I don't think.
Alright, you're going to predict a heavy, I'm going to predict a sniper. We'll see when it gets down to the tail end of the game where it's going to be the most ridiculous. We'll see how it goes. But who's your money on this map, Kermit?
See, after being so completely wrong in the last map, I'm not sure. I could, I think it could. Either this is going to be a complete roll for one team, or I think it could actually be a golden cap. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure.
Well, I predicted Infused were going to take the first map, but my overall prediction was I thought if any map the Planet Express were going to take, I thought it would be Product. I think they're going to get maybe a little slammed on this Badlands, but who knows? Caster Curse might start being invoked here, but it just seems like over on these few maps or so, 5CP, Infused have really been in their comfort zone and just been hitting all these margins. They even 5-0'd, I think it was Public Clear, or something like that on Gully Wash a week ago. So I think I could see some of that 5CP magic kind of translating to this map as well.
Yeah, maybe the Jackie Legs Merc factor might come into it a bit more in this map.
Yes, that's it.
Because, it's not just Viaduct where you can just get away with kind of just jumping around in DM, and you actually need to really play a bit more focused as a team on Badlands. So maybe he won't fit into the team quite as well as they would do with having quick around.
Yeah, but Jackie Legs is a very smart player. He's actually, I think he does a bit of main calling over on his team from the roam position as well. I might be wrong on that, so don't hold me to the flames if I'm wrong, but I think Jackie Legs would be maybe even an asset to this team over on this roamer position. I'm not saying Thaigrr's bad on that roamer, but Jackie Legs is
definitely more experienced.
Yeah.
Plus, I think Jackie Legs, unlike both the regular Infused soldiers, plays roamer with low percent heals. I'm pretty sure both Thaigrr and Quick really seem to like taking heals. So it can blur the lines sometimes between who's actually the roamer just from looking at the heal percentage received.
Now, that last map, we saw Nursey going down at these peculiar times. Do you think it comes down to this ping, Kermit? Do you think it really plays a part into these matches? I think it was more
just the Denia sniper than real ping issues, I'd say. Just because it seemed to just be they'd forget that there's a sniper sitting on China for the whole game, and then just walk out and get body shot, and then just lose the... Well, actually, I say that, there was only one drop in the last game from Nursey, and from each medic, actually. They both only dropped once out of their 10 overs. So I'm not sure if Skeej did just as well as Nursey. I don't know if you can really say it's due to ping, but as I say that, we're going live.
Oh boy, if you're just joining us, welcome. This is Team Fortress TV. I'm TurboTabs. Joined with me is Kermit, DavidTheWin on the camera, and this is our coverage of ETF2L Season 23, powered by TT Esports. This is Badlands, our second map. Team Infused versus Planet Express, and the first thing I see on mid is Iku just getting a massive amount of ground for his team, just kind of going that commanding position, the rib position as I like to call it, just gaining so much kind of center stage for his team, and the Soldier's doing a very nice follow-up on top of that as well. He's looking very similar to the first round of the last map, Kermit.
Jackie Legs did hit a pretty sick rocket onto Perez there though, just from slope up onto the point. That was a really nice direct from him.
Oh.
That probably won't matter in the long run, but it was nice.
Zub was going aggressive there, seeing if he can find Adiski kind of backing out there. Almost takes him out, but he just manages to win the 1v1 by the skin of his teeth. Nursey has that 100% ready to go, but Skeej managed to stay alive during all that, so he has his Uber as well. It looks like they even want to make a forward hold out of this.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're doing this. Like, usually your forward hold's just to buy you time to get Uber, but they already have Uber. There's no real incentive to do a risky hold like this.
Yeah, and you are susceptible to any sort of like backgap or these sort of things where they have to get out bottom left, but someone could just jump straight to the point, and that's what Zoob is doing. Look at the damage he's already caused so far, the mayhem. They could just use the high ground here, get onto the left hand side if they're quick enough. Where are Planet Express?
It looks like Zoob just got absolutely baited there, like no one listened to his calls that he was on point. Now we've just seen two solos coming out here.
Well, EQ will get the kill onto Denia though to make up for it, but Thaigrr is kind of chewing off so much of Planet Express here. He will get overwhelmed by the player numbers of Planet Express. They're trying to make the repush without an Uber now, just from the little picks here and there, but they're on last point, man. This is going to be quite hairy of a situation. It's very enclosed over on this Badlands, but you already see Adiski's been taken out. Oh no, bad news bears, and that's the round, Kermit. Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, all of them over on Infused just went down. Yeah,
I think all the damage was dealt. We just needed one or two more rockets to just clean everyone up. Yeah, we did see that Damn Easy was going to be coming in hot on Spy there for a back cap anyway. I don't know how it was going to be looking for Infused.
So if it went incredibly hairy, they would have no way would they have expected the Spy. As we are going to our second middle here, Adinski's already taken some damage at the start of this middle. It's EQ's ball game so far, as Thaigrr's making the aggressive jump, but he's been already dealt with by P-Res. And look at this demo man for Planet Express. Everyone was naysaying about EQ, but his Badland game is on point, Kermit.
He was just completely uncontested on mid there, just walking across and just spamming out everyone on the Infused train there. Just picking up 3 people with ease.
Is that a Planet Express doing really good, or is that Infused doing bad?
I'd like to say maybe just a bit of both. Well, but it was well played from EQ either way.
Yeah, they still have a little bit of this game left, or a lot of this game left. There's 26 minutes left on the clock. They will Uber in. Skeej has got no Uber to bail them out. Hank will delay a little bit of time on Pyro. That's very natural, expected almost, as the kills are slowly going away. It's actually P-Res who's going to kill himself on this last point, but he's in that Dr. Phil spot. He's above in the high ground, and he's just going to get killed by the last remaining players. Sure, he defends that that last point from 2 of Planet Express, but they just completely overwhelmed them. There was no one really helping out those last little moments there for Infused.
Yeah, the Pyro didn't really deny much. He was holding too far forward. This Pyro needs to be a bit further back, really behind the big column, to be mostly effective, so you can stay close to your medic and still get the heals, while still being able to deny.
Well, let's see. The mids have been incredibly decisive. Maybe they can pull an upset now over Infused. They changed their rollout. They're going from Valley this time, and they've already got the first blood onto EQ. That is the problem dealt with. Skeej is being well protected, but for how long? Damn Easy's going in for the bomb, but Skeej gets a nice little surf to avoid that. Sheepy though just kind of pinches him off in the end there, but all that work that was put into Skeej just kind of baited out all the players, and it's given the midpoint to Team Infused.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice mid from Jack. He got straight over onto Nursey there, picked up Nursey. I can't remember, he got, I think one of the others. I think he got P-Res, and then just while Sheepy was fighting Slope, he managed to get a pick onto Sheepy when he was about 13 health.
Oh, Roma on Roma battle, Jackie Legs, but oh no, P-Res, party pooper, no cake for you. He comes in and cleans up the kill onto Jackie Legs. As now that with that pick up, they're going to make the push in. Damn Easy's already in, but he's just been cleaned up. He was stood there. That's sign language for your medic to kind of shoot an arrow into you, and he just gets destroyed there. So they're already a man down. They're trying to come back in, and keep in mind they've got the forward respawn, Kermit. Jackie Legs is going to be back up, ready to enter this fight again, but it doesn't matter to Planet Express. They've just got so much position, so much damage, and they've just pushed them out. There will be a stray kill onto Sheepy there, but he's died for the cause. Zoo getting a kill, Nursey even getting a nice little crossbow kill onto Adinsky in that second point area. And they've got that overcharge as well, Kermit.
Skeej was very lucky to leave with his life there, though. He was in an awkward looking 1v1 with Piers and House there. and I guess just Skeej giving them the old jukes, just managed to get out with about 70 health or something, so that was nice from him. He's managed to keep the Uber.
Well, I predicted Infused to kind of go sailing away with this, but it seems Planet Express, it's actually Planet Express the ones that are sailing away with it. They've completely got an iron grip hold onto this game so far, and it just seems they're not letting go for whatever reason. Denia is actually deciding to go engineer on this last point here.
He's got the level 2 set up, but it's getting spammed out now easily by both soldiers and main. That was all for naught.
Yeah, Planet Express, they know their Badlands like the back of their hands, like any good Prem player should. But Denia this time is trying another off-class, seeing if the sniper works for the first map, it can work for this map. Nothing is kicking off so far.
I don't think... I wouldn't expect Denia to be able to get someone in the low ground here. No one should really be just sitting in main like that, but Piers is on the low ground. He does get picked up. He gets his body shot down by Denia. That extra damage from the Machina just helping secure that.
Yeah, well, hopefully they can convert this into a last push out, as they are trying to push their way from this top area. Damn Easy though is holding that battlements area very closely. And wow, Thaigrr's being completely nuked down, and they're not even allowing him to get out. Skeej doesn't know what to do. Should I stay or should I go? And he will actually get out there. It's just too much of a sticky situation. They will get out. Hank has gone down during the skirmish there. And Thaigrr does get a nice little sort of flank, I suppose, into Sheepy. Jackie likes getting a kill into Soup somewhere. There's just so many tubes and tunnels, I can't follow all the action, Kermit.
Yeah, it was weird during that Uber that Iku could have just put in stickies at the feet of the enemy Uber to just juggle them, but he just stood there and watched. Just kind of watched the exchange happen instead of like trying to, help his team and juggle the medic in pocket. That was weird. Not sure why, if he had a trap up or something that I didn't see. It's even Ubers now though, so wonder what we'll see.
Okay, so they have the Uber, they're going in. Skeej doesn't quite have it though. He's trying to get into respawn, and he's bought enough time for him to use his own Uber, but they've already lost 2 players. The Demo Man down for Infused, a Soldier down for Infused as well. They are actually getting the tail end of these players, but look at that positioning from Planet Express. The Soldiers just nuking down those players trying to defend that last point. It's already 3-0, and I guess there is time to make the comeback here, but the spirit must be in tatters for Infused.
Yeah, at least we're not at the point where we're seeing off classes on mid. So at least we know the teams haven't gotten that cocky or that salty.
I think when we see
case.
Yeah, when we see the pyro come to mid, we know everyone is just lost it. But God, Iku is just pooping on the demo man for Infused here at the beginning of this mid. Perez will actually get the kill onto Denia, who's nice little follow-up from EQ there, and that is a wipe for Team Infused. Planet Express just showing how it's done on these mid fights.
Yeah, they managed to get the med pick, but it's not really going to do them all that good. It was nice from Jackie Legs getting the bomb, and then I think a roller from a Diski managing to pick
what is Damn Easy doing?
Easy on last, just picking up 2, hitting Hank and Skeej. Okay. Don't know how he managed to get above them there.
That was a very unique position. I don't know what... For one, I don't know what Damn Easy's doing there. For 2, I don't know what Skeej is doing there. It's just a very weird place for all the players involved, but Damn Easy is laughing in the chat, as he should be. And they've already got this lobby underway. Jackie Legs is trying to be the hero and can't quite pull it off though. The nurse is completely unscathed as she's got her Uber. And they're going to push into this. Oh, actually it's a crit! Excuse me, I'm not keeping tabs of what kind of gun it is, as actually the demo man kind of catches them off guard there. He was just hiding, and it gets the kill onto Nursey. Zoob is also hiding, playing peekaboo as well, and he gets caught off by Hank, but there's already some scout pressure on the point. It's 4-0, and it looks like it's going to be 5-0 at this rate, Kermit.
Yeah, see, even though 2 players actually staying alive for Infused there, while Planet Express wiped, they still lost. It was nice Perez just getting on the point right at the very end there.
So, what would you change about these middles for Infused, Kermit?
I'd say just go shithouse, just go Valley and shithouse, see if you can just go all out aggressive.
Well, they hear you.
And it looks like they're doing it, yeah. Or half the team is.
JackieLegs is going in, followed up by Thaigrr. He's getting some nice damage in, and actually gets the cleanup kill onto the Demoman, kind of disconnects him from there. Even Thaigrr with another bomb there, so that's the heals down, that's the damage down. But look at the cleanup crew for Planet Express. It's just giving them a chance to for the scouts to completely take the helm of this fight. And now it's just Thaigrr left, and Soldiers at the end of a Badlands fight is like one of the saddest sights to see, as he will get cleaned up. The scouts walk away with that.
I'm really not sure what that mid was from Infused. Like, they had Skeej and I think JackieLegs going towards Shithouse. And then I'm pretty sure they had Thaigrr going there as well. Or he jumped the point, but then their demo went house and both scouts were on their train, so it was like half the team and the heals were at Shithouse, the other half was on train just dying. I don't know if the comms have maybe broken down in the Infused mumble.
Perez, he's trying to go aggressive, but actually gets cleaned up by Thaigrr. But he's created enough room for his team to kind of punish off these last remaining players. Thaigrr will get plucked out of the air there. They've already got some cat pressure. Denia is caught in no man's land. He's probably going to get picked off. Oh, actually Hank coming in from the backside and completely slapping him down. Zoob, though, is getting the cleanup kill onto that flank area from that resupply where they were trying to get their health back. And I think it will go to Infuse's way. Oh, stylish crossbow kill by Skeej there, taking out Sheepy in mid-air. It's technically an air shot, Kermit. Technically.
It's a nice flank from Hank there, picking up Nursey and Iku.
And there's more players dying in the sky, Kermit, and more people dying on the ground. So Skeej decides to pop off his Uber, just get these players aggressive over onto his team. Nursey's gotten a huge amount of damage put onto her, and she will get cleaned up for it. Sheepy, damn easy, EQ, they have to pick up the pieces, maybe even find the kill onto Skeej, but they just want to back off. And now, oh, Hank is actually going to chase the demo man EQ, and he's going to get killed. So it will flood into the second point. It's almost kind of a heartbreak around here, I believe.
Zoop with the play from drop down, managing to pick up Skeej. That was sick. Still don't know how he managed to just get on top of the 4 people there, how none of them saw him come out of drop down.
That must have been a very clean 2-rocket onto Skeej there, as he was cleaned up almost quick before I could even spot what was going on there. Denia will lose the scout fight, and they are capping off that second point. Sheepy, though, with his rest of his crew. So they will fight off against this Infused mini comeback, I guess you could say. Denny has decided enough is enough. He's playing sniper. It's been, what, 10 minutes? That's 10 minutes too long, and Dan Easy has been greeted by said sniper. Alright, well, the dust has settled. Nursey is building that Uber frantically with his Pastor Scout. Gonna
see
have
if
that.
Denia can work any more of his magic towards choke. Maybe equalise the Uber situation.
Well, they know that they have a sniper though, so if they're smart, they'll go through this house area. But actually, they decide to Uber really early and go for the choke push instead. And hey, they get the kill onto Skeej, so what do I know, Kermit? As now they just need to clean up these last remaining players, get that midpoint. JackieLegs though, can he, oh, he's been spotted immediately. Oh, Denia there, we won't get the kill onto Mercy!
That was so sick. He got popped up by the rocket and just hit the body shot while he was mid-air. That was sick from Denia.
Like a game of volleyball. Denia, damn easy though, he's trying to get the kill onto, what? Did Skeej? Oh yeah, Skeej actually went down to the Perez. I thought he created there, but that was actually damn easy.
Craters everywhere. Sheepy and the Disky both just crater off a spire as well.
Man, it's like an episode of Roadrunner. Perez also goes down. JackieLegs has rejoined the fight, and they're going to push back to middle. EQ's desperately screaming for his mate to come back. They do have the forward respawn advantage, so they will get those respawners just a little bit earlier to the fight. Denia, though, is being overwhelmed. He's been in a horrible position. I don't know why he tried to get out there. Maybe should have held that point at almost like an arm's length while capping it.
Skeej was not healing for an awful long time there, so not only did Planet Express have the crit streak advantage, now they've got the advantage from just no heals coming out from Skeej for about 10 seconds there.
Piers taking the air shot opportunity away from Damn Easy. Oh, that is not a good feeling. Okay, so they've got that second point, and they've got the Uber.
Full crits charge for Planet Express here.
Oh,
and he goes in and picks up Skeej straight away.
Yeah,
and
one
picks
shot.
up Hank with the crits.
Oh, but he will get pushed out from just the sheer amount of pressure. But hey, actually, it's quite even for both teams. But Zoob's got the high ground. While he did have the high ground, he's going to get cleaned up. Jackie Leg's getting the kill onto an aggressive Sheepy who's just decided to just go all in with his hand. Denia is trying to find Damn Easy. Hank is the one to find him instead. So they've counted 6 players on their fingers. They're just going to get out to second point, get that capped out, not worrying about a back cap whatsoever. And that's a well-made defense by Infused, holding on to that last, I guess, match point moments against Planet Express.
I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised to see Damn Easy off class, but he decides not to. Both soldiers coming in really hot there from Infused onto the point, just managing to put out a ton of damage onto the Planet Express combo. Absolutely bullied them out.
But Nursey will have her Uber up just a little bit earlier. I'm not sure if she'll know that though. There has been a lot of chaos. He has the Uber ready and they're going. They need to get on top of Skeej though. They need to get on top of him now. Oh no, actually he has time to even milk a little bit. But he milks it a little bit too long. He dropped his demo man. And hey, they will get that last little bit of kill, but that was up to Infused to really tear them apart there. They had them budding in their own territory. But they're still gonna win out on this second point as they just overwhelm them at this choke area. Nursey's actually gonna back spawn into the last point with her demo man, and they're gonna get the last point defense ready. But they're not gonna give him a chance. Infused. They're just going completely aggressive, and they've already taken out a few players over on Planet Express, but they just got those respawners coming up, so it's just a little bit too eager. Maybe it would have been wiser just to build up that Uber and just take your time with it. Okay, 11 minutes on the clock, and there is plenty of time still for Infused to make the comeback, but it's very slim here. Usually you can kind of start parking the bus, putting the brakes, slow down this game, maybe get a heavy out or sniper.
Yeah, you say that Adiski actually picking up, I think it was Pires and Iku there. Got a nice pipe onto the Spire to get Pires, and then the sticky trap on main to pick up Iku.
Well, they have the Uber. I don't know what they're waiting for. I guess they're just really taking their time, but they don't even need the Uber. Okay, well, a round is a round, and 4-1 is the scoreline. 10 minutes left on the clock. Are you a believer, Kermit?
Maybe if I see another round, I'll start believing. One more.
Alright.
Another one.
Dank. Okay. This is our 6th middle? Yep, 6th middle into Badlands. It's always nice and action-packed on these Badlands games. Zoob getting a very early first blood onto Hang. Iku getting a nice Hail Mary pipe onto Infused though, and it's just suddenly all of Infused just disappeared before I even get to call the action, Kermit.
Yeah, it looked like just Adiski got caught out, like one sticky sort of juggled him from Iku, and then just he got 2 piped after that. That just kind of completely shut down the Infused mid. They had no real area denial or control.
Adiski's really been struggling on these mid fights, Kermit.
I'm not is he just like rolling out a lot slower than Iku, or
I've
not actually noticed.
Not always the case, but Iku would just get a nice healthy amount of damage on him at the start of these fights. Maybe not so much that last fight, but just in all the fights that I've been noticing throughout the game.
Yeah, he's just getting like the first sticky off. His has just been a lot more accurate.
It does make you kind of sheepish as a demo man. You don't really want to, commit or lay down the line or the support fire that your comrades need. Skeej are actually deciding to push from this valley area, and Adiski is going very aggressive, but he just gets overextends and dies. It's not been his match so far, but maybe his team can pick up the slack, and pick up the slack they have Denia, Hank duo, even Thaigrr getting a kill during all that. But they even cap off that midpoint as well. Perez is trying to see if he can just... he's caught in a horrible position there. He's going to get, scattergun down by the Scandinavian duo.
That was such a... Oh, Zub on Sniper? What? Let's see what this happens. If he's on balcony, let's see if we can get someone.
I don't really see Zub play Sniper a lot. How is he on Sniper?
I've never seen it before, either.
Wow. So
let's find out together.
Well, it didn't last long.
Yeah, he hit a body shot, I think. I was going to say, it's such a strange Uber from Skeej. He just used before his demo was ready to jump, and then just stood there in the low ground and valley doing nothing. I'm so confused watching that Uber from Infused.
Yeah, it was like a double sticky jump. I think he just wanted to see it, but that's a lot of faith put into your demo man there. And
Perez just absolutely destroyed that Uber though. He just completely denied it.
Oh, Hank does get the kill onto Perez though, and Jackie Legs is fighting up against the Robo Zuba, but Zuba's giving him the kind of peekaboo, and Thaigrr's actually joined in on the fight. They're just Skeej though doing very well, keeping his pocket healthy. Gets a nice slice onto Nursey as well. Another crossbow onto Thaigrr, and he's killed off damn easy on this last point. But there's still stickies to deal with. But wow, Thaigrr made a real effort of that last push there. It almost took
Hank tries something. He's hiding on the lamp bottom right. Sheepy looks to have heard the bleed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sheepy knows exactly where Hank is right now. Why
is he bleeding? Why?
He used the Boston Basher to get up there. He's not got, I don't think he's not got a wing or a
right, yeah, you have to use the Boston Basher to go up there, silly me.
Yeah.
I keep thinking like a soldier. I was like, you shouldn't need to bleed to go up there, but you do if you're playing Scout. Now, they're still holding this last point though. Nursey does have an advantage because Skeej went off, died at the tail end of all that.
That's really going to mean much holding last. I doubt they're going to want to push out. They can maybe look for a favourable solo, but that's unlikely.
There's 6 minutes left on the clock, Kermit. This is they must be feeling the squeeze now on Infused if they...
Yeah, it looks like they are looking to get a good solo. Yeah, they are. They're going straight up into the lobby. Damn easy picking up Thaigrr and the Disky here.
Wow.
He gets Skeej as well, and he gets Denia. That's a really nice Uber coming out from Planet Express there.
That is a Zebasai Uber if I've ever seen one. He just took the entire brunt of that Uber charge and completely destroyed the entire team with it. And I don't think... didn't even have a shotgun as well, so... seems good.
Yeah, Denia's posted up on the back train here as Sniper with his Machina again. See if he can hit any headshots. Just misses Nursey.
Zub is trying to pressure off Denia, but the soldiers for Infused are just making it really difficult for them to fight in. Skeej kind of baiting out some Planet Express players as well. Just the perfect bait for the rest of Infused to clean up those kills. And Skeej doesn't even go down during all that as well.
Yeah, Disky just chasing Nursey out just to make sure there's no shenanigans in forward lobby.
Denia has got that laser beam ready and he's looking for barrels, but I think they've got their own sniper as well. They predict what's going to go on. It's almost like a scene out of Star Wars there. Lasers being shot back and forth at each other, seeing if they could pick off one another first. The Uber comes in first for Skeej, but Nurse is going to have her Uber very, very soon. They've already got players on the point though. They've got it sticking up and nobody dealt with it. It's 4-2. I think you can start believing now, Kermit.
Yeah, I think I can. We have 5 minutes left. That's time for, I think, a full 4 rounds. It's possible.
Yeah,
just need to see more pushes like that, I guess. Maybe some more Denia sniper.
They're gonna have to go balls to the walls though, and Skeej is gonna have to get out his the best serves of his life. And actually the Demoman, actually Jackie Legs will clean up the kill onto EQ. So with Demoman advantage, what can they do? And Thaigrr's actually getting cleaned up. They're blobbing up quite well, but damn easy's trying to see if he can break apart that blob. Skeej is doing his best to keep his players alive. And it's just damn easy left. He's behind, and he's practically useless to his team. Jackie Legs is already in that lobby area, denying damn easy that health pack. And they've got that midpoint, and they've kept Skeej alive. It's ticking off the checklist so far, Kermit.
Yeah, it was a nice fight for Infused. The Disky hitting like some really nice pipes. I think you got a nice air pipe onto Piers at one point, and then another pipe, or 2 pipes even, onto someone on Shithouse.
Well, they've got a sentry gun, so they're really trying to slow down the game. Well, they did have a sentry gun, and Thaigrr now is going in with the Uber. He's being pushed about. Jackie Legs wants to get in on this as well. The Sheepy's doing a good job of kind of dealing with that, though. Zuba's hanging about on that top point, and Adiski's just laying a carpet bomb. Obviously, he's on that point. It's 3-4, Kermit.
Yeah, it's time to believe. Time to believe in the comeback. Let's see if Adiski can get another nice mid.
3 minutes. They could even win at this rate as well. So adding insult to injury, rubbing salt into the wounds. As many idioms as I can come up with.
Just as let's see if Adiski can get a good mid, he just completely messes up his rollout. Ends up just walking Valley.
Oh, is the dream dead? It's up to these soldiers, Jackie Legs, and they haven't quite got the damage they were looking for. It's going absolute tatters for them. They're losing everybody. Skeej has to just get out. He's trying to crossbow people, and he's going to go down as well. Yep, Zoom gets the clean kill. It's a wipe, and they only lost P-Res.
Do you believe, though? Do you still believe TurboTabs? Do you still believe in the comeback? We've got 2.5 minutes.
I think that was a slap back to reality, Kermit.
Maybe. Let's see what Infused can give us.
I mean, they could still do it, but the thing is, they could be ultra. I guess the term.
Park the bus.
Yeah, the term is not unsportsmanlike, but they could just be conservative, passive. I guess you could say.
Yeah, we've got Denia on Spy though, disguised as Scout going into top lobby. Let's see if he can get anything.
Okay, so he's got the stab on Stab easy. He bumped into Nursey.
On the Nursey.
007, Denia getting the nice double kill as a spy, but the thing is they've got a spy coming, and that's not very good against.
On the point.
Yeah, that's not very good with dealing with players on the point. There's 1 minute 55 left on the clock, but I think it's just done at this point. It's almost I'm pretty sure it's actually mathematically impossible. Maybe if it's the game of the century, then maybe they can just get this within the time slot, but there's no way.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the fastest realistic run time is on Badlands. I think it's just playing for honour at this point.
Yeah, I think there is a fast time, but I don't think it's realistic. As you can see the spirit has been more than crushed on Infused here. So it goes to show that both of these teams are quite even to one another. So I'm not sure. I think if there was a relegation spot, Kermit, I'm not sure which team would get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would have to go to round wins or something, or map wins over the season.
Yeah, it's going to have to go to round wins, and I think off the top of my head, the team that would win that would be Planet Express. I think they did a little bit better against some of the higher teams than Infused did.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. Looks like this will probably just end up being a 6-3 game to Planet Express. Piers capping out the Spire, everyone running bottom left, or right, depending on your perspective, from Planet Express onto last.
Yeah, Damn Easy is in with the tail end of the Suba. He's got so many players on his plate though. Denia will go down in. Percy's trying to hide. That's very optimistic play, but we're in effective trash time at this point. 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to get these logs already preloaded. Damn Easy, Zoob. People already leaving. Disrespectful. But I'm sure they're just, trying to get into the interview room as quick as possible.
Alright, that's the case.
Let's see if we can find these logs here, Kermit. Just humour the viewers. Look at these.
Pierre's dropping a 40 bomb in that game, 40 for 19.
Oh wow!
He went in that game. That's a pretty good performance from him.
Yeah, Badlands.
Especially with the next top fragger being Hank on 26. That's quite a difference.
Yeah, Badlands is Bestlands, baby. It is just the map that just keeps on giving.
Yeah, Pierre's actually getting more damage than both demos on that map.
So, what could you chalk it up there? Was it just the fact that Denia just didn't get to play 24/7 sniper? He's just not comfortable in that scout position?
I'm really not sure what went wrong. It seemed that if the mids went bad, then the round went bad for Infused.
But I think that's how it went. It was really, if you lose the mid, there was a good chance they would lose the round as well. And once they got that early lead, I imagine the psychological effects might have gotten into them a little bit as well. You're feeling a bit down.
Yeah, Infused won 2 mids out of 9. And only from one of those rounds where they won mid, they did win the round. But the other 8, no.
Yeah, big shout out to Iku there, who's a bit dominant on those mids there, really showing Adiski how it's done.
Yeah, he always seemed to just get the first sticky off. His was always just that little bit better.
Actually, incidentally though, looking at the logs though, Adiski actually got more damage on the entire map, which I thought it would have been the other way round, but I guess past that midpoint it's a bit difficult, I guess.
I guess if Infused were holding last a lot, it's quite easy to farm damage as demo. Just spamming the loose cannon or pipes or whatever into top lobby, and you'll just get a load of easy splash damage.
Very good points, very good points. Well, I've had enough staff's mathematical statistics for another day. I'm not sure if any of the players can hear the sound of my voice and want to join us for interviews at all. Don't make me track you down and drag you in here. But is anybody impressed you in particular tonight, Kermit? Did anybody kind of take it away for the entire match, you could say?
I was definitely impressed by the Denia sniper on map 1 and map 2. Actually, that shot he got, I think it was on resup on choke, onto Nursey was absolutely insane. Map 2, I'm not so sure who really was a standout for me on that.
Yeah, I would say I'm impressed by Thaigr's performance. He was really good to show how flexible he was on the first map, and on the second map he was putting out some good amount of damage, or at least presence that I saw. Anywho, but we are actually joined by the players themselves, Kermit. If you're listening on to the radio cast, I guess you could say, joining us now is Sheepy from Planet Express, Skeej from Team Infused, and Thaigrr from Team Infused as well. Welcome to the microphone, guys.
Hello.
Hiya.
Alright, so it will be 3 points each for both of you. I'm sure you both know that you couldn't have made the playoffs despite whoever won both of these maps. But did you guys enjoy yourself? Did you still have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, I suppose.
Got to play Scout. I loved it.
So, about this first map, Product, is this a strong map usually for you, Thaigrr, or?
It's okay. It's not anything, I won't say it's anything special. Didn't really do anything special. We just played Sniper and me on Scout. That was it. Just worked.
Did you feel confident going into this map against Planet Express?
Yeah.
How about you, Sheepy? What did you reckon to Product?
I thought we would win it. I didn't think, I thought we would, I thought it would be kind of close, but I thought we would win it. But I guess we kind of didn't expect the sniper to, we couldn't really counter the sniper well enough. So, yeah. It's too bad.
You guys recently switched your soldiers around a little bit. You've got now Zubon playing that Roma class, and Damizi was playing that Pocket class. What was the decision behind that? What was the reasoning?
Well, when we had Raptor, Zub was main calling, and I don't really like Zub. His main calling's fine, but I don't think he likes it, and I think it kind of affects his soldier play maybe, and he was getting mad when main calling. He was getting he was getting really frustrated while he was main calling. So now we kind of have Damizi, and Damizi wanted to play Pocket as well. Damizi was getting kind of sick of the rumor, so he decided he wanted to play Pocket. So we just put Damizi in Pocket and have Nursey and Medic to main call. So Damizi just shoots stuff now, and we have Nursey calling everything for us. I think it's working a lot better.
That reminds me as well, Thaigrr, you got a chance to play some Pocket this evening as well. Does it remind you of a better time, or do you think you're still going to stick with that Roma class?
I I like Roma. At the start of the season, when like I first started playing Roma, I was a bit like, I don't really like it that much. But once you get into the hang of it, you're not doing pocket kind of things, so it's fun. So no, I won't be going back to pocket. I don't think. Not anytime soon.
All right, let's talk Badlands. These mid fights were really, really difficult on you, Thaigrr. What was going on there? What was going wrong for you?
Best off asking Skeej. I think Skeej has a better view.
I think the problem is that we don't know. I think the problem is that Badlands is probably the map that we least practiced over the whole season. I think it's a combination of schedule and losing a bit of motivation. Not like we didn't care anymore, but the
Season was over.
high position was kind of out of sight. We were content with just developing ourselves as a team, and results didn't really matter anymore. Last few days, weeks, nobody was really keen on doing maps, so we didn't really discuss a lot of things about Badlands. So the problem was just mids, and I don't know really why it was such a big problem. Like we kept trying to change a few things on the mids, but we ended up winning only 2. Yeah.
I think when we did change the mid, like we just focused the demo. Like Adiski was getting really frustrated.
But it didn't work either. Always.
Well, we did. It did work sometimes.
Like 50% of the time, yeah.
But yeah, it was just messy because we think in the entire season we played it twice. No, played it 4 times because we played 2 in officials and then we had 2 scrims of Badlands. That was it.
Yeah.
We haven't really played it at all.
It's really a map that we're gonna have to go back and do some demo watching and see where the holes are, because there's gonna be, I think when we watch demos, there's gonna be some obvious things that we can fix, and if we can win more mids, then I think we can take on most teams in Prem easily.
And having a Merc as well didn't help. That was a big
obviously
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just about to ask you guys about that. How did Jackie Legs do filling that role of Quick this evening?
He was alright, yeah. But he was
so
just...
at first, because Quick is the pocket normally. So at first, in our scrim, we played with Jackie Legs on pockets and kept Thaigrr on roam. But I don't know if it was just a scrim we played, like it was a mix that was quickly built up because Lego fucking fucked us. We had a scrim versus them, but they cancelled last minute. So we had a scrim versus a mix that played really random, and everything felt bad. So we decided last minute, like, okay, for this last official, let's switch up the soldier roles, put Thaigrr back on pockets, because he knows how I play more, and Jackie is used to roaming anyway, and it's Badlands, so felt like that will work out better, but it's still a challenge.
Alright, I've just been given some news about, because both of you guys have tied this evening, you are actually tying on the league table as well, so we had to go to the plethora of ETF2L rules to kind of break out these tiebreakers, and it did go to rounds. So Sheepy, are you feeling lucky? Do you think you've taken away the 6th place spot or the 7th place?
I think we deserve the 6th place, but we'll probably get the 7th. But I think we deserve 6th place.
I think we deserve 5th.
I think we deserve 7th.
Ooh, well,
yeah.
If we can trust the words of Permzilla, it's actually going to be Planet Express who will place 7th for this league.
Darn.
And Team Infused will win it out on the 6th
That's
place.
karma for you.
Woo!
Well, we're playing Low Panda, I think, so...
Shit,
Yeah,
bro.
It's gonna be easy.
It'll be kind of easy.
Yeah.
Isn't that your old team, Sheepy?
Hmm?
Didn't you used to play with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Pandas.
Alright. You guys had fun. It was a very good match to watch, nonetheless. But let's talk about towards the tail end of the season now. What's going to happen after? Sheepy, what is going to happen with Planet Express after this season?
I don't think Zoop is going to play. I think Zoop is leaving. I think Piers will stay unless a top team like Reason or something, a full tilt, want to take him, which I think might happen. But other than that, I think he's staying as far as I know. EQ will stay. I think everyone else will stay. I'm not sure about Damn Easy. I haven't really spoken to him. But like, even if people leave, I think I can just. If people decide to leave, I'll probably just find replacements. Because like other teams in Prem, I'm guessing some other teams might fold, or people will leave. So there should be players for me to replace them with. But yeah, we're not. I don't think I'm gonna fold the team again. I think we like. I can get another season. I want to play another season with this team.
Yeah, I think we're going to have maybe another season between now and I-58. Are you thinking about a LAN team at all, Sheepy?
Well, Pierce wants to go to LAN, so maybe, but I don't know. Pierce wants to go to LAN, so it's kind of early, so I can't really tell.
Yeah, it is a long time into the future, but some people are very hungry about LAN. It doesn't hurt to ask, but moving things over to Team Infused, you guys were talking about going over demos and improving and stuff like that. That just leads me to believe that you guys are sticking together.
No roster changes.
For sure.
No roster change as well.
Well, there was actually, speaking of that, there was a thing on the Real Talk Twitter or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know where that rumor came from, but it's not true.
Just to fill everybody in, if there's a Twitter account kind of in, I guess,
just
in
fucking
memory.
Shit
In the
basically.
memory of that Real Talk website that was kicking a while back, and he would just randomly spew rumors, maybe even some truths here and there. But one of those
very rarely.
A shit version of TF2 Street.
Yeah, one of those rumors was Quick was going to be replaced in Team Infused, but you heard it here, folks.
That's not.
He's not going anywhere.
What the fuck would we replace him with? No one wants to play this game anymore.
So
Overwatch,
I guess
baby.
if you guys are still sticking it out, does that mean we're going to see you at LAN as well?
Yep.
All right, a concrete answer. Nice.
If everything goes according to plan, we'll have a full lineup.
Yeah, and sponsors. Oh,
all right.
Kind of.
So that is the season over for you guys now. You're just going to be spectators, just like the rest of us, in this playoff. Who is your money on? Who are you backing?
Yes.
Yes. Who would you say the team is going to win between Public Clear and DD +5?
Oh, I want to say Public Clear, but half the time tilting. DD5 just play really random. Like, it's so hard to play and have a set strat versus them. It's just you just go with the flow. Like, if you win the DM, you win the DM. You don't. So, I reckon I reckon Public Clear win it.
What about you, Skeej? Is anybody you supporting in the playoff?
Not particularly, actually. No, I normally have favorites, but now it's like, no.
Okay, Sheepy, we've got to have your view, man. You're always a controversial one. Who's your money on for these playoffs?
I think I'm gonna give a big controversial opinion here. I think DD5F will beat Full Tilt. I think DD5F will beat Full Tilt. They'll beat Publicer, then beat Full Tilt, but won't lose to Reason. But yeah, I'm gonna bet on Saloon.tf to DD5F to beat Full Tilt, because it's like QNX. Just I think watching him against Lego and they have a QNX now. I think they're a really strong team. I think they've really improved over the season, and I think they're a lot better, incredibly keen. They're probably the keenest team in Prem.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to beat Full Tilt actually.
Honey is really impressive this season. I think he's played Medic really well.
Well, so how about you, Kermit? If you're still there, can you read me?
Yep, I'm still here.
All right. Who's your money on for that playoff?
For the Public Clear DD5F game?
Yeah, just give me a result for every single game that's going to happen.
Well, Public Clear beat DD5F last time they played, and I'm pretty sure it was in a convincing fashion. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it would probably be a repeat that Public Clear will beat the DD5F team.
Okay, what about Public Clear versus Full Tilt then?
Nah, I think that's just Full Tilt all the way.
Alright, Full Tilt versus Nerd Rage?
And probably Nerd Rage.
Okay. Not quite as controversial as I was
Yeah,
hoping.
no.
I'll probably go with you, back your opinion on that as well. But I just want to thank you guys for joining me on the interview. It was Sheepy, Skeej, and Thaigrr on the interviews for being such good interviewees. You all get a nice little shout out.
Woo woo.
So anybody can grab the mic. Just sing it from your heart.
For once, I don't have any.
Shout out to my team. Come on, Thaigrr, everybody
that
else,
one.
everybody who merked for us. You've been awesome. And special shout out to Sheepy. Like, I don't understand how you can post these posts in the fucking Donald Trump thread and people still reply in a serious manner to you. I mean, my hat's off to you, man. My hat is off. So yeah, that's it.
Shout out to Donald Trump. Vote for him if you are American and watching this. Make America great again.
Tasteful.
That's it.
Great. Okay, Kermit, how about you, man?
A shout out to my boy Ryan. Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. That's all from me, thanks.
Alright, I'm going to give a last few shout outs to, obviously, everybody joining in the interview. A big shout out to Kermit, who's picking up this casting extremely quickly. It's very impressive, man. DavidTheWin, as always, being the rock that this TF2C needs. But also a big shout out to you guys watching at home. You're the reason we do this. But also a special shout out to the people of Ownage Squad as well. Alright, I think that does it. If you're just joining us, sadly you've just missed Planet Express versus Team Infused, but don't worry, there's going to be a plethora of VODs over on our YouTube channel. So you could just YouTube over Team Fortress TV. We've also got Facebook, Twitter, Discord. We've got all those little media packages going on. You know, like us on Facebook, share it to your nan, why not? If you want to catch any other competitive 6v6 top level content, you can find us over on teamfortress.tv. I've been TurboTabs. With me was Kermit, Sheepy, Skeej, Thaigrr on the interview, DavidTheWin the camera. Thanks for watching. See you next time.